Hello, my Geminis, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. And of course, I'm Debbie. Now, I am reading for July 7th through the 13th, Friday through Thursday. I've also done a video overview of what's going on with the planets and such. That's interesting times, but I also want to remind you these are general readings that may or may not resonate. Take what you like. Leave the rest. Now, I've talked about the South Node. I do feel that this does push you forward. Again, I know the South Node's dealing with the past, but I do feel there's a new determination for my Geminis. I do feel that there's a sense of opportunity for my Geminis. I do kind of feel like the times are very they're like, they're just kind of getting your emotions elevated a little bit now, but not in a bad way. And not in a bad way. It's not like you're losing control. In fact, this is where your Gemini brain comes into effect. And it's kind of like, I can now see what I need to do, and I can now see where I need to go. Okay, so I do think that this is a time of clarity. And something about the 7/7s, that portal date, Friday, it's something about that is really connecting with my Geminis, and I do think it gives you that push. It gives you that push to act. Okay, so let's see what we've got going on. Okay, we got cards that all fell out. Here we go. I think there's 3. Let's see what we have. We're going to take them like this. Okay, 4 of fire. 4 is our stability, organization, and leadership. Fire is our Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, and I've talked about Aries and Leo, that things are happening in them. Venus is going to kind of actually make it a good thing, okay, in our Aries, in our Leo energy. Aries is going into that future, so there is that, there is this sense of purpose. There is this kind of, Aries in the North Node, Libra in the South. It's kind of like the novel War and Peace, long, hard to read, but yet you can get through it. There is, like I said, it's passionate, it's burning, it's very determined. The 4 of fire, the 4 of wands, is about completion. And then with completion is celebration. So I think and again, something going on with July 7th. So my Geminis, let me know if that's something that, something happens around that time. It's just kind of like it's time to act, it's time to move, it's time to get things done, it's time to complete. It's time to complete. So this is basically what I love to say about the 4 of fire. It's like, so you've been going to school, now you graduate, you celebrate. You've been waiting, you're pregnant, you have a child, you celebrate. You've been engaged, you get married, you celebrate. So there's a completion with a celebration, okay? So that's what this is all about. But again, I feel like it's like time for you to complete. It's time for you to get kind of that world card, okay? The world card. Contentment, peace, and abundance, a happy home life, the successful completion of a project. Next card is, now we have strength. And I've talked about this enough in my last overview video that actually Radley Valentine says that strength is actually 11. So we're going to go with that. 1, 1, new beginning, new beginning. 1 plus 2 is a 2. 1 plus 1 is a 2. That is crossroads. It is choices, decisions. 10 plus 1 is transition into that new beginning. Major Arcana, Archangel Ariel. This is kind of like, in order for you to get this done, you've got to kind of step up a little bit more. You just have to do it. And again, I don't know what this is all about. It just is kind of like finding courage, believing that what you're doing is the right thing, and it's just getting done. You've had a lot of things that you just had to get done, and that can take great strength. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments. That's really very important. Because we can judge harshly. We need to forgive a lot. Forgiveness and compassion. And part of that releasing the harsh judgment is saying, you know what, I'm so tired. And I said this on somebody else's video. I'm so tired of carrying this. I'm letting it go. Let it go, my Geminis. The 7 of fire. So 7 is a divine number, a divine umbrella. Divine intervention, sometimes divine interference. Fire again. So something needs to be done. Something needs to be completed. You need to stand up straight, and you just need to get it done. You need to just say, no, it's time, it's time, it's time. I need to do this. I need to figure this out. Again, something with that 7, maybe July 7th. I'm going to go back with that. Something with July 7th is very, very important to you. Okay? So again, so it's kind of, we were reading it backwards. I've got to stand up. I've got to get this done. I've got to do this regardless. I know this is important. I have to believe. I have to have courage. And look at this. Once it's done, it's done. Defend your beliefs and decisions. Stand your ground. Choose your battles wisely. So again, you know, my Geminis, you've been getting a lot of things where it's like you got to get it done. You got to stand up. You got to step up. And again, it kind of goes with this, but now we have this card that says successful completion. But it doesn't mean it's always easy. And it, you know, many times I'm like, oh, I'd rather not deal with this. I don't want to deal with this, but you might have to deal with it. Okay? Anyway, let's see. John Holland, Psychic Tarot and Oracle cards. What else do we have for our Geminis? And something about that Libra transition too, or maybe you have a Libra in your life. I don't know. But that Libra transition is very important. Card has fallen. Let's see what we've got here. Remember I told you about the world energy, the world card? This is the world card, okay? This is, okay, there's a completion. Now you can either rest in your laurels or you can move forward. Now, again, so there is this 11, and now we have a 2-1. So 2 choices, decisions. I told you about that. 1, new beginning. Add the 2 and the 1 together, becomes a 3, celebration, creation. It's also a power of 3. Okay, so something's moving forward with you. You gotta pull it all up. You gotta just do it, my Geminis. Just pull the plug. I don't know. Don't pull the plug. You just have to bite. I don't want to say that either. You just have to do it. Okay? But again, I told you the world card, there is a sense of, you know, okay, we'll get it done. We move forward. I'm okay with what I did and where I'm at. Okay? I like that. Okay, I am going to do the angel answers, but we'll do the angels of abundance first, crystals and energies, and then the angel answers. And remember, don't make life decisions on these angel answers because I like a little more action, and I've told you that too. So here we go. Okay, angels of abundance. What good words do you have for our Geminis? What good words do you have for our Geminis? So clearing debts. So basically, clean house. Get rid of stuff. But it also can be money. It could also be just energy in itself. Clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. So wipe the slate clean. I think that's a good, that's wiping the slate. How's that? Anyway, let's see what we've got. What crystal or energy do we have for my Geminis? What crystal or energy would be helpful for my Geminis? Let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Okay, this one's reversed. Water. Water. We're in Cancer, so drink it. Be around it. Anything blue? Emotional, intuition, psychic powers, also healing. Interesting with that. Okay, let's go on here. The angel answers, remember, the reason I say not to make life decisions is I'm kind of action-based, and a lot of times it'll say, wait. No, I don't want to wait. So let's see. Okay, let's see what we've got going on here for my Geminis. Answers, Holy Spirit, what answer? And again, there's a lot of Geminis that watch, so let's just have a little fun with this, but still, give us a good answer. Give us the answer that's appropriate to somebody out there. There we go. Reversed. Oh. Ask for help from others. Interesting. So when you're doing all this, ask for help from others. So my Geminis, did that make sense to any of you? Let me know. You know I appreciate hearing from you. Even if I'm not answering right away, I will answer. Anyway, breathe and drink your water, my Geminis. Anyway, my Geminis, please do me the favor of liking, sharing, subscribing, clicking on the bell for notifications. If you're watching me on Rumble, then please rumble me. As always, though, my Geminis, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.